Hey guys! I'm excited. Okay, I'm a little bit excited and a little bit nervous. I don't know why. I always get a little bit just like a teensy bit anxious before I go live because I just feel overwhelmed with all that I want to say. So hi, come on in. Press the like button as you come into the room. I have a really great video for you guys today. Hi, Miss Sabrina. I'm super excited about today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the abundance portal, the 888 portal, the cosmic womb portal, and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to let a few more of you guys come in before I go, but this is going to be a really great live. I feel it. I feel the energy, and I'm just going to let a few of you guys come in. Hey, Makita. Hey, beautiful. Okay, so while a few more of you guys come in, I'm going to start in a second, but I just want to say that this video today is it's inspired to me from my girlfriend Ashley. Let me put my phone on airplane mode real quick before I get started. Okay, so this video is inspired by my girlfriend Ashley because she went live this morning on Instagram, and her Instagram is 1028 Awakening, and she's also on All About Ash and Couture Love. You guys have seen her on my channel before. When I went to Georgia, she was in the video, but basically she just had such a really great, inspiring message this morning. And yes, we love her. Yes, okay, great. Yes, so you guys know who Ashley is, and she had such a good message. And when I tell you guys, she's one of my good friends that we constantly just lean on each other, especially in this spiritual awakening time period. Hey, Penda, did I say it right? I hope so. Hey, beautiful. Okay, so guys, I'm so excited. I'm giddy. There's going to be so much magic infused in this video. That is my intention now. I just want you guys to all know there's going to be magic, okay? I put on the money incense for this. I love the smell of this incense, you guys. It's perfect for this video because we're going to be channeling the abundance portal. And this is kind of something that, I don't know, this download came to me, was flooded into me as I was listening to Ashley talk this morning. So I'm so grateful for her, and I'm going to have her on live on the channel one day soon so we can talk about this together. Can you guys see me okay? Naija, my love. Hi, Bella Ali. I love you. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, so I have to say one last thing before we get started because enough of you guys are here. We can go ahead and do this. So like I said, I have the incense going. Highly recommend. It puts me in this really great, like, hypnotic state, and we're channeling today, if you didn't know. Last thing, I told you there's lots of magic infused in this video today. I have this cute little cauldron. Isn't it October? It's Halloween time, right? So I have my cauldron. There's actually a light inside. There's a candle inside. So I feel the vibes today. Of course, we're channeling abundance, so I have my magic money with me for those of you guys who have seen my last video. And then I just have an adventuring crystal. Okay, I'm ready. Earlier today, I was channeling, in meditation, I was channeling this thought of the 888 portal. And I just want to be clear and say that I did not create the 888 portal. It's very clear to me that I did not create the 888 portal. This is just the messages that were coming into me from the 888 portal. I just want you guys to all know this video is about me introducing you to this idea of the 888 portal. And the 888 portal is like the cosmic womb where all the money, abundance, delicious of life can be created and cultivated in this space. And I'm going to, I guess, give you guys the keys today. And if you guys are wondering what is on my wrist, because it looks like kind of crazy, it's just green Sharpie. It's green ink pen. When I tell you guys this morning, after I listened to Ashley, for some reason, I don't know why, I got a green ink pen and wrote 888 on my skin. I don't know why. But I just felt like it was calling to me, and I wanted to see what this energy was about, okay? So I listen to my guides. When I get these little intuitive urges, I just listen. And there are a few of you guys in the building now, so please thumbs up the video so more and more people can hear this message, because I haven't been live in a little bit, or I haven't posted in a little bit, so a lot of people won't get to see this. So yes, okay, 888 portal. So yes, the energy of the 888 portal. So a lot of people have already known about the 888 portal. This is not a new thing. A lot of people, even like Abraham Hicks, the 888 portal in her, like, it's like the vortex, how she's always talking about the vortex, the vortex, the vortex. This, I call it like a cosmic womb, this empty space where we can create the lifestyle that we dream. And not even just a lifestyle, because that can even sound very big and daunting, but just small little things that you want to manifest, you can manifest in this 888 portal. And in fact, there is, okay, so this is going to be kind of like a big, I hope that you guys can understand what I'm saying, but it is kind of like a layered video. I'm not just talking about now 3D world. I'm also talking about the 4D, the 5D. When I talk about the 4D, 5D, these are like the consciousness realms, the realms where, like, I guess where souls can reside, where people can think. These are like thought forms can exist on the 4D and on the 5D. And the 3D is just, again, physical manifestation, like the hard things that we can see in the 3D world, our flesh and our body. So when I say it's layered, it's a little bit layered, but just hang on with me. I really want to introduce you guys to the thought of this abundance portal. So I have some notes that I was channeling as I was thinking about this. So I'm just going to read the notes and then we can like chat about this because I'm really excited about this topic. Okay, so the first thing that I heard was creators are the most powerful players in this game right now. Creators are the most powerful thing in this world right now. Okay, so who are the creators? We are the creators. The people are the creators. And I'm not talking about the fake people, the NPCs, the bots. No, I'm talking about people. Even before you go through your awakening, you are still a conscious creator. Only the outside world, the 3D world, the matrix is the one that's kind of coercing you to do certain things and making you think that you would do things that you wouldn't really do. But through going through the awakening, you understand that you are a conscious creator. You create your life. You literally are the God of your universe. You are God. You are God consciousness is what Ashley likes to say. And I love how she explains that because it's so true. We've all incarnated into these bodies as God consciousness to live a certain experience. And so knowing that, having a relationship with his 888 portal or the vortex or even the abundance portal, even Amanda Flaker calls it the abundance matrix. It's all the same thing. It's literally this portal. And when I say portal, don't get spooked. Like portal is literally just, literally everything is a portal. So many things can be portals. Conversations can be portals. Words can be portals. Thought forms can be portals. But essentially what it is think of a portal as like a door. A portal is a door that gets you into certain things. So portals can be positive and negative. In what we're talking about right now, manifestation, a portal is significant because what you want is on the other side of a certain portal. I'll give you an example. So I'll use myself as an example, manifesting a new like house, a new apartment, and you know what it looks like and what it feels like and all that. That is on the other side of a portal. And to get to that manifestation, to get to that version of myself that has this, I must walk through a portal, or think of it as like a step. Something that you do to get to the next thing. It's like a bridge. If you guys saw the last video, I was talking about getting from one point to the next through basically a portal. So I hope this makes sense. It's very esoteric, I know, but just follow me for a little bit. So creators are the most powerful players in the game, and we are all creators. Once we come to this awareness or to this realization, we can begin consciously creating our reality. That actually puts us in that God frequency, or that God frequency, in the sense that we can then say, okay, I've already experienced that. I didn't like that. So let me tweak it. Let me change it. Let me adjust it. My previous experiences have occurred and have happened so that I can be put on a new path, or so that I can, you know, understand polarity, understand that that didn't feel right. I didn't like that. So let me tweak it. Let me change it. Literally, when bad things happen in your life, or when things happen that you don't, like, you wouldn't choose for yourself, you wouldn't want it for yourself, literally literally we go through those low swings so that we can be, again, recatapulted back to the other way. It's the law of them, or the pendulum swing to the right is the pendulum swing to the left. Whenever you have lows, understand that you have those lows so that you can polarize and understand what it feels like to have the high, and know that this is the better version of what you were experiencing before. Okay, I digress. So understanding that the creators are the most powerful players in this game, aka in the Matrix. When I say the game, I'm talking about the Matrix or life. Understand that. Okay, so I'm really trying to plug this into money. Give me a, like, if it takes me a second to wrap this up, then just understand I'm working through this energy. But understand that creators want money, the physical manifestation of money. Pull up my little fake money, $100 bills. Creators want money. We, the people, want money because it allows us to create bigger and bigger and bigger and bolder and bolder. And this is something that we forgot. A lot of people think that we just go to work or go to jobs, go to 9 to 5s just for the sake of having money, but it's not. Money is supposed to expand the lifestyle that we want to live, the frequency of the reality that we want to live. Money is supposed to amplify that and set the stage for that. So understand that we as creators want money because it keeps us in the game longer. We get to play longer. We get to play full out. We get to play the way we want to play. Everybody here is playing whether they want to be a part of the game or not. This is life. We're all here. We're living. We're in the game. We're a part of it. But once you understand that you are the conscious creator of your player, your avatar, these bodies, it literally changes everything, okay? I'm gonna get back into this 888 portal, but in being in the 888 portal, I understood the significance of why I wrote 888 on my skin. I wrote 888 on my skin because I am the most valuable player. You are the most valuable player. You are the most valuable thing in the world. Humans are the most valuable thing in the world. And I'm not like trying to make a totem and say, you know, all life is sacred. But the fact that we have the ability to consciously create the things that we're experiencing, the things that we're all experiencing, that makes us the most significant, most powerful, most creative thing in the world. And again, the reason why they wanted us stuck in this matrix is to keep us dumb to this idea of how much power we have, how much influence we have to literally take control of everything in our reality. And I'm going to show you and tell you guys how it all starts. It literally all starts with your resonance. It starts with your mindset. It starts with what you say and how you feel and how good you are at listening to what feels good to your body and how good you are at feeling what feels good in this life. Because remember, like Ashley says, we are all gods and we are God consciousness in these avatars, right? So the reason why we chose to incarnate here, chose our family, chose our friends, chose the situations, chose the scenarios, chose our hardships, chose the great things, the manifestations. We've already pre-chosen all of that for ourselves. But the reason why God consciousness chose to download itself into your physical body, my physical body, everybody who is real in this world, is because God consciousness wanted to experience what it would be like to be you, to have your friends, to have your siblings, to dress the way you dress, to look the way you look, to think the way you think, because the way you think is going to unbreak new codes. Everybody is meant to think in their own unique way. And the reason why the Matrix wanted everyone to think in the same way is because conscious collective thinking is what creates worlds. It's what creates timelines. It's what it literally, so like when they make like movies about the apocalypse and things like that, that is creating a world, that is creating a timeline. When they create, you know what I mean? Like everything in the media that they create, positive or negative, it creates a timeline. Like remember in the 2000s where they were making video or movies nonstop about contagion and the world having a pandemic, and now what are we in? It's already been pre-programmed and predetermined, not because these people have that power, but because they understand that by controlling the perception, by controlling the media, by controlling what we see, what we think, what we hear on the radio, by controlling what goes into our portals, eyes, mouth, ears, what goes into our portals is what we project out, is what we manifest out, okay? This is the significance of what I'm saying right now. I digress. Let's go back into this 888 portal because I'm going to, I guess, share what was downloaded into me with how to create with this energy. Bella says, I totally understand. I'm into Abraham Hicks teaching. Great. I love her so much too. Okay. So yes, abundance portal. So again, the reason why we as humans want money, again, it's not even about the money. It's about the energy of creating more, creating bigger, creating better. But I will say this, in order to attract more money, you have to have clear intentions for that money. Why do you want it? What are you creating? What are you doing with it? If you want to become a powerful creator in this 888 portal, know why you want to attract it. A lot of people are like, I just want $1,000. I just want $100. I just want $50. I just want to pay this bill. Why? Ask yourself why. Why does it make sense for you to create that reality? It's never about that small little thing. It's never about the little bill. It's never about wanting the $100 for the new shoes, for the new hair, for the new whatever. It's never about that. If we amplify that, make it bigger, go deeper, we can understand why we are energetically spending our money the way we are. It tells us so much about ourselves on a spiritual level or cosmic level. Fly Girls Manifesting says, hi, pretty lady. Hi, beautiful. Today we're talking about the 888 abundance portal, okay? I really love this, you guys. This is going to be, again, I talk about New Earth a lot now. This is New Earth. Understanding how to work with this 888 energy, this cosmic portal energy. Literally, anything that you want to manifest can be created, curated, and materialized through this 888 portal. Okay, let's continue. The key is to learn to create with nothing but only yourself as the ultimate instrument. That is truly stepping into your God power. Understanding again that consciousness is what creates worlds and what creates realities. For example, before somebody creates a new sneaker or a new shoe, they have to first think of the idea, think of the concept, sketch, think about how it looks, what textures, what colors. Okay, it's created in the mind first. The mind is, again, okay, so the mind is like the 888 portal in the sense that it is an empty vacuum that can be used to create, to materialize, to manifest, okay? But even further than that, because some people's minds are not plugged into the 888 portal. The 888 portal is like a frequency. It's like a frequency. It's like a feeling, okay? It's a feeling of 888. 888 is abundance, absolute potentiality, what is the word? Infinite potentialities. Anything can happen. Everything can happen. Nothing is off limits. Nothing is off the table. That is what the 8 stands for. The 8, infinity, meaning it can go on and on and on and on and on forever. Whatever you think is what can be created. That is the 888 portal, that empty womb, the cosmic portal. And that is why it's always so, what is the word? It's always so plugged into that feminine energy, feminine energy. Why? Because we as women in the physical, in the 3D, we really do have a physical portal. We have a physical portal, okay? So if you think about your physical portal as females as the 888 portal, think about it as you can create whatever you want in it. You can put whatever you want in it. You can choose whatever partner you want and put whoever you want in it, if literally, right? And then create whoever you want, create whatever you want, infuse that baby with whatever you want. Again, this is the idea of the 888 portal. Think about it as empty space. Think about it like how they say, like, in the beginning there was nothing but darkness, but then there was vibration, and then there was light, and then there, you know what I mean? So think about the 888 portal as like a void of emptiness, that anything can be created in it, anything can be manifested, realized in it. So whenever you guys are thinking about what life that you want to live, go back up into the 888 portal. I'm literally thinking of it as like a channel. It's like a channel, like a radio station, how you can turn the dial to see what you want to tune into. The 888 portal is the portal of abundance, the frequency of abundance. It is the frequency of abundance, and you can tune into it whenever you want. And in fact, if you get good at tuning into it and literally just leave the dial on the 888 abundance, that the world is already created. The abundance world is already created. The abundance frequency is already created. But if you get good at tuning yourself to the 888 frequency, viewing your life through the lens of abundance, making every decision you make intentional, everything you buy intentional, every food you eat intentional, everything you put on your body intentional, every color you wear intentional, everything you say intentional, everything you think intentional, everything with intention is how you create in this 888 portal, how you create and how you manifest. Again, when we talk about manifesting, manifesting is legit just walking through the portal to what you want. Being at the frequency, being a vibrational match, a frequency match to what you want long enough to end up on that timeline to where it happens. It comes to you. You attract it. Okay, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about attracting and manifesting with the feminine energy. It's attracting with that abundance energy, that 888 energy. Guys, this is no coincidence. I have a bunny rabbit next to me. Who knows what the bunny rabbit symbolizes? Let's get some interaction. Who knows what the bunny rabbit symbolizes? I'll give you a second. Give you a guess. What does the bunny rabbit symbolize? What is the symbolism in bunnies? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys. Bunnies symbolize fertility. Fertility, okay, fertility. And it's not just like fertility as in babies. Manifestation is fertility. It's taking something that was nothing and giving life to it, giving energy towards it, making it bigger, bringing it into reality, okay? The bunny rabbit represents, if you think about it, the bunny rabbit also represents the 888 portal. The bunny represents again and again and again and again and again, giving life, giving life, giving life, giving life again and again and again and again and again to what you want, to your manifestations. Okay, that is what we're here to do in life. Give life again and again and again and again and again to our creations. Where can we make these creations? In the 888 portal. Creating your creations in the 888 portal is like the universe saying there's no limit, there's no budget. Go as big as you want. Go as crazy as you want. Go as wild as you want. Make your life exactly how you want it. Just think about it. Just think about exactly how you want it. Just think about it. If you can think about it, you've already created the world. That means that world exists, okay? Looking at your life through the 888 portal is giving yourself the best of the best and the best of the best of the best because you choose it, because you want it. Okay, we're here to get what we want. Okay, society made us feel so bad for like, oh, you're selfish for getting what you want. You're selfish for knowing what you want. No, that's how it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. And in doing so, again, it does help other people. It does help the planet. It does help everybody, for everybody to know how to manifest and get what they want. It's not bad for anybody. It's great for everybody. Okay, so let me continue. You have to understand how to manifest with nothing else but yourself as the ultimate tool, meaning knowing how to use your mind to attract what you want as the ultimate tool, knowing how to use everything already in your environment to bring you closer to what you want. Okay, it literally is knowing how to be an alchemist, knowing how to use what you have to get what you want. Everything that you need is already around you. The formula is already around you. It's up to you to know how to put things together and pull things together to make it make sense, to make it happen, to make it vibrate. That's what energy is, a vibration. If it vibrates fast enough, you can exist. It literally goes to you at the speed of light, when it vibrates fast enough, when your energy vibrates high enough, the frequency is high enough, you can literally raise yourself onto the timeline that you want to be on. So knowing how to use yourself as the ultimate instrument is another message that came to me from the 888 portal. Knowing that you are the creator and the destroyer of your reality. You are the God of your reality. So in knowing that, know how to use yourself as the ultimate tool. Know how to use your words as the ultimate tool. Know how to use your eyes, what you're viewing, as the ultimate tool. Are you viewing trash? Are you viewing garbage? Are you watching trash on TV? Are you watching trash in the news? Are you consuming trash? Or are you consuming things that are making you better and better and better and better? And what are you saying? Are you saying trash, or are you speaking life? Are you saying things that are making you better and better and better and making your reality better and better and better? Lastly, what are you thinking? Are you thinking trash? Are you thinking the absolute worst case scenario is going to come out? Or are you thinking better and better and better and better? Better. I'm lucky, I'm attractive, I'm beautiful, I'm spontaneous. You know, like, are you thinking the absolute best thoughts that you can think? Because if you think them enough, it has to materialize. Everything that has materialized in the 3D is an expression of what has already existed in the 4D and in the 5D, in the mental realms and the conscious realms. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I have a few more things to say about this 888 portal, a few more messages that I channeled in about it. Okay. It feels so good. It feels so sweet. This energy is good. We create worlds intentionally. We can intentionally create our worlds. We have to create our dreams. No one can create our dreams but us, because we were given our dreams to create the timeline in which we can exist on those dreams, or to create the timeline in which we can exist on those dreams is why we came into physical manifestation, is why we chose to be here in this time in reality, why we came to this world. Okay? So you can literally, it's like the energy of 666. Okay, maybe one day we'll do a numbers video to break down the meaning of these numbers, but the six is representation of the energy of the heavens coming down again into the cosmic womb. Let me show you this, because we're not talking about the 6 today, but I hope that makes sense. Just understand, when you see a 6, okay, think of the number, follow the number. The energy is coming from the top to the bottom. The bottom of the 6 is the cosmic womb. Okay? The idea is the information comes from the top to the bottom. When it comes to the bottom, this is the womb. It can sit and manifest in the womb. Okay? That's what the 6 means. So that's the 666 energy as well. But we're talking about the 888. Okay, so everyone has the right to create what they want. Okay, so this came to me because a lot of people in this day and age are extremely judgmental. We like to judge other people. We like to judge what they're creating. And this was the 888 portal checking me, because I was pondering on these thoughts, and when I was in meditation, and I saw this man walk by, and he had a tattoo on his face. And something in me finds it distasteful when people have tattoos on their face. And I said, that's not them living in their divine self. But then they had to check me. My guides had to check me, and they said, no, stop. You can never point the finger at someone else's creation, because someone else's creation is their dream. That is how they saw themselves in their head. So no matter how distasteful or ugly you think it is, they are still, just like you, God consciousness, here to live and experience. So we can never point the finger at somebody and say, why did you do it that way? Or why, look at them, look how silly they are, look how why are they doing? No, because when we do that, that dims our own light, because it again, you're trying to take away the power from somebody else. Because you have to understand that as the conscious creator, you have permission to create however you want to, which also means that other people have permission to create however they want to. And that doesn't mean that you have to agree with it. You don't have to agree with what other people are creating, but you cannot You cannot tell them not to create that, because again, their God consciousness here to experience that experience for a reason. It's just like when you give your friends advice and you're like, oh, don't take your advice, and then you're like mad, like, don't even ask me. Why would you ask me if you don't want to take my advice? Because they still have to live as God in their selves. They have to make their own decisions, go their own route, ride their own roller coaster for whatever experiences in the future that they need to experience. So we can never be mad at other people's creations. And also, don't be mad at your own creations. Like, if you wake up one day and you don't like the life that you're living, don't be mad at what you've created. The 888 portal says you can create whatever you want, good or bad, high or low. It doesn't matter. You can create whatever you want. If you want to live on the highest timeline, though, you create through the abundance portal, through the 888 portal, through thinking about what is the best case scenario, what is the highest case scenario, what is the highest timeline that I can put myself on and that I can exist on. Plug this into your own personal life. How do I live that feels so delicious to me? If there were no restraints, if nothing could stop me, if I knew I was going to get exactly what I wanted. It's like when you go to the restaurant and you tell them, hey, I want this, 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 and this. You know they're going to give you exactly what you want. You don't have to worry about it and freak out about it. And, like, no, you're going to get exactly what you want. All you have to worry about is holding the vibration and staying on the frequency of what you want. Having faith that you know that you're going to get what you want. Okay, that is how you maintain the frequency or vibration of what you want. I hope this makes sense. I see a lot of you guys are watching today, and I'm excited about that. So let me know if this makes sense. I'm almost done. The last thing I want to say is, I asked the question to the 888 portal because I've been inquiring lately with my magic money, my magic $100 bills, and I've been asking it because I've been on this journey to manifest a certain amount of income every single month and every single week that I want. And once I understood that I can channel the answers or messages from my higher self to further evolve my current self, it became a game changer. So today I asked myself the question, how do I receive the money that I want? And the answer I received was, draw it to yourself energetically. Draw it to yourself energetically. What does that mean? If you have a number in mind of what you want, of how much you want, of what you want to receive, even if it's not a number, like maybe it's just like, I want this particular job, I want this particular lifestyle, I want this particular partner, I want this particular friend, whatever you want. If you can literally iron out a day in the life of that version of yourself that you want to live. So if there is a version of yourself that makes $10,000 a month, there are a million different infinite ways for you to reach that version of yourself who makes that kind of money. A million different ways. The 888 portal says, but there is a way that you do it that makes you so happy, that makes you so excited, that literally lights you up and makes you want to be a part of your reality. There is a way for you to make that money in a way that is unique to you, and how you do it is unique and you love it. Okay, there is a way. Ask yourself what that way is. Some people know how it is. Some people already know, but for those of you guys who don't know what it is that you would do that you can just fall in love with and love life with, it really is following your urge step by step by step by step by step, following your urge step by step by step by step by step. Like when you wake up and you're like, your body's like, I think I want to meditate today. Do it, because in doing that, something new can be unlocked. Or when you're like, I think I want to eat a watermelon today. So you go to the supermarket and you get your watermelon and you bump into somebody who you're meant to meet. Do it. You know what I mean? Like, just do it. Just follow your urge. When it feels like it's coming from a place of your higher self. Another example is like when your higher self is like, I think I want to eat a salad today. but you're going out with your friends and they're all getting burgers, and so you get a burger too, and so you're not living on your highest timeline. And for that, again, you never know. Everything is related. Everything corresponds. Okay, everything is meaningful. So yeah, okay, let's go back to this. How do I receive the money that I want? Draw it to yourself energetically. Think of all the incredible ways it can happen and dwell on it with gratitude. Think about all the incredible ways what you want to manifest can happen. Think about all the incredible ways. Think about all the amazing ways, how it can unfold, how people can just give it to you, how it can be so easy, how it can be so simple, how it can feel so good. And think about it every single day. Dwell on that every single day. Meditate on that every single day. And that is the outcome that you will get, or that is the reality you will exist on. Okay? So yeah, the last few things I wanted to say about this 888 portal, and you guys feel free to ask me any questions if you have any questions pertaining to your personal life that I can answer as I'm channeling the energy of the 888 portal. Feel free to ask away. The last thing I wanted to say is the 888 portal is the 0 point cosmic creation. It's the 0 point of cosmic creation. Everything that can be created is created from this standpoint. And when I say 888, 888 is the abundance frequency. So again, yes, anything can be created, but you want to create from a standpoint and from the position of abundance, of best case scenario, of everybody wins, of everybody can get their needs met, of I can get my needs met, and I don't need anybody else, but everyone is intertangled. And so, you know, like, you don't have to be codependent or dependent on anything outside of yourself to tap into this. Intentional creation. You have to have an intention for the money that you want to receive. You have to have an intention for the lifestyle that you want to receive. Also, like, people who like, I want to make a YouTube channel so I can become famous. It's like, okay, great. You can become famous. Why do you want to be famous for? Why do people know you? Why do people want to know you? What are you doing for other people? How are you inspiring other people? How are you making the world a better place? When you can answer these questions in a way that's good for not just you, but for your environment, for your surroundings, for your friends, for your family, for the people in the world, that's when the universe wants to jump on board and be on board with what you're creating and push it through even further. If your manifestation not only helps you, but improves the quality of life of everybody around you, like ricochets off of everybody else around you, you know, even if it's just your mood is better, therefore you walk through the world with a better mood and you bump into somebody who needed your positive mood, okay? Intentional creation is so important. And this is something that I'm opening my eyes to, because I was just like, why are we here? Why are we doing this? What are we doing? And why do we even want to do it? And then I realized it's because we all want to get better and better and better and better and better on an individual level, because we all help each other when we do better on a personal level. You doing well financially not only helps you, but it helps your family and your community and your, you know, it's a ricochet effect. That is why everybody needs to be free. That is why everyone needs to tap into this 888 abundance portal or abundance energy. Everyone's not going to, but it's like, if you could have free money, wouldn't you want it? Or like, if you could have free energy, if you could have a free way to attract things into your life, and all you had to do to receive it is just maintain a certain resonance or maintain a certain vibration and choose that vibration consciously and intentionally every single day. It doesn't, like, it's not easy, but once you master it, like it's a game, things just start popping off so easily, okay? So the last thing I want to say is this is all about quantum jumping, timeline jumping, jumping into your manifestation, jumping into the timeline in which your manifestation can exist. This is what we're talking about, quantum jumping. How do you feel your way into that timeline? Feeling your way into that timeline is, again, how you act as if, or how you become, how you embody what you're trying to attract in the first place. So I hope this makes sense. And it's all about alignment, and it's all about, you know what I mean? Like, best case scenario, just allow the God in you to live the experience that you came here to experience. Allow yourself to have it. Just allow yourself to have it. Allow yourself to fantasize about it, create it, make it bigger and bigger in your head, and allow yourself to have it. Clipped Monet says, hey, hey. Yeah, I hope this makes sense, you guys. I really have been channeling the energy of the energy of the finances that I want to receive, and I just get so many downloads. I ask myself, like, how did you do it? How did you want to do it? How can we do it in a way that makes you happy, excited, fun, pleasurable? How can we do it in a way that you can collaborate with people that you enjoy? How can we do it in a way that you can create new opportunities for people? You know what I mean? Like, how? All right, you guys, so that is what I have to say today about the abundance portal, the 888 energy portal. I don't know. I hope that this conversation like just gave you any kind of codes, any kind of downloads you needed to. Literally, it's like knowledge is like adding another layer, another layer, another layer, another layer onto the reality that you're able to live. Like before, like in the beginning, you just live like, oh, it's just the matrix. I just go to school. I just go to work. I just go to college. And then the next layer on top is like the law of attraction. Like, no, but you can attract what you want, and what you have now, you've attracted it, and you can attract even more of what you want. And then once you realize that you can have what you want, that's like another layer. The next layer of knowledge is, okay, well, how do I attract what I want? And then you learn about resonance, and you learn about timelines, and you learn about how to exist on the timeline of your manifestation. And then that's another layer of knowledge. And it's like the more you know, then you learn about like your angels, your guides, and your ancestors, and that's another layer. Then you learn about source and God and energy, and that's another layer. Like the more you know, the more you can consciously, intentionally create the life that you want to exist in. And I think that is extremely exciting. So yeah, that is all I have to say today, you guys. Does anyone have any questions before I hop off? We had a decent amount of you guys watching today, and I'm so excited. And as I come up with more information about this 888 portal, abundance portal, I will share it with you. And then also some other great, I have one question. Yeah, sure, Elijah. Ask away. But some other creators that I like to watch that talk about, this abundance energy. Ashley, my girlfriend Ashley, Amanda Flaker, she talks about it. The Water Priestess on Instagram, she talks a little bit about it, but she talks about it through the water lens. Obviously, Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, talks about the idea of the vortex, which is essentially the same thing, knowing how to tap into your desires and hold the feeling of having what you want for long enough to manifest it. And yeah, so I'm not the only one. Like I said, I did not create this idea. I just feel like the more we talk about it, we're literally just adding layers and layers and layers for us all to experience it on our own personal level. So Michelle says, blessings, queen and fam. I'm so happy to get this notification. 888 has been following me for years. Yes, that is a sign from your guides. Not only to ask for what you want, but to understand that you're always receiving. You can constantly receive. 888, you can have what you want. You can have abundance. Ashley always tells me she sees 888 whenever she's about to manifest something or when she knows money is coming. So you can basically associate 888 with abundance, with affinity, with like literally cosmic open womb. Like things are just opening up, okay? Elijah says, can you tell me a quick manifestation success story? Okay, let me see. A manifestation success story. Absolutely. Let me tell you guys about the time that I manifested for the first time. And it was so easy. It's so simple for me to manifest it. And I had never, it was my first time ever manifesting anything at all. And it was my car manifestation story. I was driving a Jeep that I got off of Craigslist for like $500 my mom and her husband had bought this car for me. And I loved it. I loved my black Jeep, but you guys, it was old. It was like a 1995 Grand Cherokee. I couldn't reverse on my cars, so I was driving around in parking lots, and I had to be able to pull straight through, because if I didn't, when I had to reverse, or if I wanted, no, not even reverse, if I wanted to go forward, I had to mash my foot on the gas and then like go forward so my car can catch, like boom, like it was really a mess. So my car, my first car, I loved it to death, kept it for a few years, but it was time for me to manifest a new one. This is around the time I started learning about the law of attraction. When I was in college, actually, I learned about the law of attraction. And I really was not even like, when I tell you, I had a knowing that I was going to get it, and I didn't know how. Like, I barely had a job then. I think I was working like at Forever 21. I was barely making any money. I had no credit established at all. I'm like in college, like a 18-year-old, 18, 19-year-old in college. So I go to this dealership because I find a car that I want. It's the car that I have now. And I find it, and it was just so easy. I just always thought about it. And I could see myself in it. And I got very specific about it. I said, I want stone interior. I want leather interior. I want this. I want that. I want it to be black. I want to have this. I want to have that. Not even putting any pressure on it. And then I found a car that I liked. And I just, I went to this dealership, and they said, okay, you can have it for $4,000. I haven't been saving up, mind you, I haven't been saving up for this car. I just, assumed like, oh, maybe I can just get it on credit. It's fine. I'm a young girl. I don't know how credit works. So they tell me I can have it for $4,000. I don't have $4,000, but something in me just feels right. Like, I know I can get it. And I'm with my mom at this point. I'm like, I like this car. Do you think I should get it for $4,000 down? Of course, I'll still be making monthly payments, but she didn't have the money to give to me, and I didn't have money to give to myself, and I was barely making enough at work. But I just believed I was going to have it. I knew I was going to have it. And then randomly, my dad calls me, and I tell him, hey, I'm in the process of getting a car, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I want to help you with that. How much do you need? And I say $4,000. And he's like, you know what? I'm getting paid this upcoming week, and I'm thinking it's going to be a decent amount of money. I can give it to you. Mind you, my relationship with my dad passed away this year, actually, you guys, in 2020. So it's kind of crazy. But my relationship with my dad, I didn't know him all of my life, okay? Like, I knew of him, but I didn't have a relationship with him until I went to college. So do you understand how, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, the universe will put people in your life at the right time, or just put situations in your life at the right time, and they'll just want to help you. They just want to see you succeed. They just, you know what I mean? And $4,000 is a lot of money for someone to just give you, you know what I mean? And my dad has, like, I'm one of 5, okay? He's got other children to take care of. And I'm at this time, like, trying to adult, right? But for whatever reason, he gave me that money, and I just felt like I knew I was going to get it. So let the manifestations, like, if you need inspiration, just know that if you believe that you're going to get what you're asking for, now time doesn't exist. So if what you're asking for, you don't have it at this moment, it's because for whatever reason, you either need to gain more knowledge, gain more insight, a few more things need to change, need to be, like, maybe you need to just hold on a little bit longer so things can adjust themselves the way they need to be adjusted, and then you can have your manifestation. Because I always told myself, like, if I got the dream house that I wanted right now, something in me still has lack mindset in me to where I would sabotage it by thinking I'm going to lose it, or by saying I'm going to lose it, or by doing something that is low frequency or low energy. So doesn't it make sense to just vibrationally get yourself where you need to be and then attract it from that standpoint? Because again, if you didn't, like, you would be worried all the time. Like, what's the point of getting the dream car of your dreams to worry that you're going to lose it? There's no point, So, like, understand that whatever you're trying to manifest, if it hasn't materialized in your world right now, just know you're still working on it. Know the universe is still working on it. Know that things still have to be shifted around. Maybe it's your mindset that needs to be shifted around. Maybe it's the way that you think about it that needs to be shifted around. Maybe you just need to learn patience. Maybe the universe is just teaching you patience. Like, there are so many reasons why we have to experience the things that we have to experience. But manifestation just allows us to gain experience faster. Like, how would I know that I need to, manifest money at this level if I didn't put myself in the position to, own this house and need this money? Like, how else would I become an amazing manifester if I didn't allow myself to quit my job and allow my urge and what I love to guide me to gain finances instead of depending on something I hate to support me? You know what I mean? Like, we are attracting the things we're attracting, not because we want the physical item, but because something in us needs to learn the lesson that is attached with having that thing. And in getting it, we're going to learn. You're going to learn with it. You're going to learn without it. Either way, you're collecting data. So it's like, do you want to collect the data feeling good, or do you want to collect the data feeling like crap? Just feel good and know you're going to get it, and then get it, right? So I hope that answers your question. But Clifton says, is it possible to be manifesting money through someone else? Duh. Yes. And this is another great way that the universe can give us money. And I'm going to talk about this in a second, but I'll keep reading. If I feel like a lot of my manifestations went to my sister's business, not mad at that, but I'm kind of stagnant being in the house with no car. Okay, so you're asking, so the first thing you asked was, is it possible to be manifesting money through someone else or for someone else? Well, it's your mindset. It's your energy. If you're sending out the energy that I'm manifesting $100, but in your head, you're like, yeah, I'm attracting the energy, but it's just going to go to my sister. It's just going to go to my friend. It's going to go to someone else's pocket. It's not going to go to my pocket. Then it's your mindset. Are you directing the energy of that money? Are you saying, I'm going to, and I understand this, when other people in your reality are gaining things that you want, like money, finances, and like when your friends are successful, when your friends' businesses are going well and they get paid and they're doing well, we're supposed to be happy for our friends. We're supposed to be happy for our family members because we are all mirrors of each other. We're all reflections of each other. So if your friend is manifesting money like crazy, that just means that you're a vibrational match and you're going to be manifesting like crazy too. If you can be happy for them and take notes from them, ask them what they're doing, like how energetically are they attracting it to themselves? So it's the same thing. The universe is showing you other people be successful because they want to see, are you able to be happy for other people? Are you able to, you know what I mean? Because in feeling happy and gratitude for other people, your mind doesn't know the difference. Your mind thinks you're feeling it for yourself. Therefore, you can attract it for yourself. If you feel jealous every time somebody else around you is, living amazingly or living incredibly, that is like an energetic kink. Think about, like, again, portals. If what you want could go straight through a portal tube, but you're holding jealousy in your vibrational field, that's a kink. What you want can't flow straight through the kink because you think maybe the kink is, I'm upset because I'm jealous that they have it and I don't really believe that I can have it, but I'm jealous that they have it. Because if you believe that you could have something that everybody else has, you would be happy for everybody. If there's, like if you went to school with somebody and they won the lottery, you would be happy for them because you're like, wow, that must mean a lot of money is coming to me too, because I know them and I'm near them and I'm close to them and I'm a vibrational match to them, apparently, if I'm getting told the story. You know what I mean? So understand that, one, other people cannot steal your juju unless you're giving other people your power. So you're not manifesting for other people, although you can manifest for other people. Like if you have a good friend and you trust them and you share your manifestations together, you can amplify the energy of your manifestation together. But, being jealous for other people and their manifestations only puts a kink in what you're able to manifest, if that makes sense. So I hope that answers your question. But yeah, if you're feeling like you're feeling stagnant manifesting, it's time to rework what you're thinking, saying, and feeling about your money and about your finances. Because again, if you have no money in your bank account today, it's because energetically, even a few days ago or even a few moments ago, you were feeling negatively about your money and about your finances. And that's okay. It happens. We have to let those dips happen so we can say, ooh, this doesn't feel good when I don't have any money, or it doesn't feel good when I'm finances can improve as well. So yeah. Moni says, hey boo, glad I got to catch your live today. I'm so grateful you did too. Would you suggest starting a YouTube channel this year, and what are your goals for the end of the year? Ooh, that's a good question. I think everybody should start a YouTube channel, not only because, well, I'm going to rephrase that. Everyone doesn't have to start a YouTube channel. If you want to start a YouTube channel, I think you absolutely should. There's room for absolutely all of us here. And I'm also going to say, again, we're all God consciousness creating different stories. Everybody's story is important. Everybody's story can be impactful. Everybody's story can be interesting to somebody. The same way you guys are watching me for whatever reason, you know what I mean? Someone could watch you for whatever reason. There is some kind of light or attraction that we have with each other. And when we share our stories, it literally is like adding more and more blueprints into the grid, seeing how other people manifest things and seeing other people's success stories and even other people's hardship stories. We're filling in the grid. We're filling in the pieces for each other. So yes, I think everyone's story is important and significant, and anybody can become successful. Eventually you will have to, think about it like a business, but in terms of like expressing yourself and getting your feelings out there, I highly suggest it. And then there's an opportunity to make money from it as well. Oh, absolutely. Do it. So I hope that answers your question. The last thing you asked was, what goals do I have for the end of the year? I have one goal that I am really, really, really trying to manifest the end of the year. It's extremely similar to Ashley's goal. And I've been going through it this year pertaining to this goal. But I understand exactly why I'm going through it. And I'm so ecstatic that I understand why. And I'm so ecstatic that I'm manifesting what I'm manifesting. And I understand that after I go through the process of manifesting this, my universe will be forever changed, because I am learning things in manifesting this that I'm going to get to copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste again and again and again, for eternity, in this lifetime and in other lifetimes. So understand that when you go through things in your life and you're trying to manifest something, or you're trying to make something work for yourself, understand that you're figuring it out so that you can break generational curses, and you're figuring it out so that you can make it make sense for you and your children and your children's children and timelines to come. And even energetically, like we all share the same, like we all feel the same. So if one person can crack the code and share the message, then other people can crack the code, so we can all become free and we can all become conscious, intentional creators. So that is my inspiration behind wanting to manifest what I'm trying to manifest right now. And if I'm being very what is the word, inconspicuous about it, or I'm like trying to not just blurt it out like I always do, it's just because I understand now how we create in the cosmic wound, and other people can become attached to your manifestation and can alter it and can change it. So I just feel, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing my manifestation justice by keeping it under wraps until I materialize it. So yeah. Michelle says, OMG, I'm sorry to hear about your father. I understand my passed away in 2005. Yeah, guys, it's so crazy. And I never even said anything about it. I'm not one to share things. Again, my dad and I, we had only had a relationship for maybe like a strong relationship for 4 or 5 years, maybe 6 years. It's a period me going into college into my young adulthood, but I loved him. We did get a really good relationship at the end. But I even have stories about him to where and I'll have to share them one day, story times about understanding why we manifest certain parents, or why we have the parents that we have, understanding that we asked for a certain experience, therefore we chose the parents that we chose for a reason. Even the parents that aren't there for us and we think they're supposed to be there for us, but we asked for them to not be there for us. Sounds crazy, but we learned whatever lesson we needed to learn from them not being there. So That's a fun way to think about it. Everything is for our highest and greatest good. Elijah says, how old are you? I am only 24. I'm going on 25. I turned 25 this year. So a lot of people wouldn't know that. I guess they would think I'm older than that. But yeah, I'm only 25. I'm turning 25 the end of this year. So I guess I can say I'm 25. But I'm still figuring it out with you guys. But I'm just grateful that I have the kind of spirit that is allowing myself to figure it out in a way that makes me feel most pleasurable, like being a Sagittarius, and that's only my sun sign, but I really feel like I give myself permission to figure it out, and I don't force myself to get it right, and I don't force myself to have all the answers and to, like, something in me just feels like it's gonna be okay. Like even way back when, all those years ago, when I posted that video about me quitting my job and I wasn't sure how I was gonna make money doing anything, but I just felt like it was right. And I don't know, I felt like it was right, and it was right. And I just feel so much happier now. And I hope that everyone is able to, find what makes them happy and create what makes them happy. So yeah, I hope that answered the question. Oh, I see 1012. I saw it twice, guys. 1012 is one of my numbers, and I just saw it twice. 1012, 1012. Wow. Okay. Whenever I see that, whenever I see those magic numbers, it's like the universe saying you're on the right track, you're doing it, and you're creating it. Keep going, keep doing it. So I'm grateful when I see the synchronicities. Moni says, thanks for answering my question. What inspired you to leave corporate America? Well, first of all, I was never in corporate America, but I did go to college, I guess, to eventually get into corporate America or get into some kind of traditional work. But my soul just said, that's not what we're here for. That's not even what we want. And again, I'm grateful that I wanted different, because in me figuring out how to live a lifestyle that brings me the most pleasure and sharing it with you guys and sharing it with an audience, it unlocks codes and downloads in you guys. And then you start asking yourself the questions, well, how can I live the life that I love on my own terms? And what does that look like for me? And what does that feel like for me? And then you guys start to ask yourselves the question, and you start plugging it into your own lives. And it's like literally like a ripple effect or a trickle effect. It affects everybody in a positive way. Me becoming financially free and sharing what I know makes you become financially free. And you becoming financially free and sharing what you know, even if you don't do it on YouTube, you can start a podcast, you can do it on your Instagram, you can just share it with your friends and family. The more we circulate this knowledge, the more everyone is going to raise on that frequency, on that timeline. When we talk about New Earth, it's coming because knowledge is being spread around faster and faster and faster. And with the knowledge being spread around faster and faster, we're consciously creating faster and faster and faster. Bella Ali says, I've been seeing 444 and 888 a lot. Thanks for this information about 888. Absolutely. And guys, I was seeing 444 on the way home when I told myself I wanted to record this video for you guys today about the 888 portal. As soon as I had the download, a car drives by and their license plate says 444. That is confirmation from the universe, from your angels, from your guides, from your higher self, because your higher self puts you in the right place at the right time and focusing at the right thing at the right time to even be able to catch it and see it. So understand that everything is divine. And when you see those synchronistic numbers and things like that, it literally is you cracking the code to your universe or you cracking the code to your world. It works for everybody. You just have to believe it. Believe it's happening. Believe you're doing it. And that's something for me too. I used to be like, is this really happening, or am I making this up in my head? Am I forcing this? And it's like, no, it's so true. What you believe is what really happens. So if you really believe you're cracking the code to your universe, you're really cracking the code to your universe. So I'm just so grateful I get to use this information now to create income streams that I love and attract money that I want and attract like things that I would do on my day-to-day lifestyle that I love. And something that a lot of people really should start meditating on is what a day in your dream life looks like what an average day in your dream life looks like. And this is something that I started tapping into for myself. I would light candles and like stare into the flame or close my eyes and just meditate on what does my dream lifestyle feel like? Because if you can feel it and imagine it, you can create it. It's like filling in the gaps to every little single slight little. There's something incredible that I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to share it with you guys in a second. I'm actually probably going to make a whole separate video about it, but everybody who's watching now is going to get to hear it. I'll share that with you in a second because I'm sorry. My mind remembered that I could share this with you guys, but ironing out the details of your dream life, of your dream existence, of your dream reality, picking one day out of your dream life. For me, it's right now I'm manifesting my dream apartment. So if I put myself in my dream apartment while I'm meditating and I start my entire day, how does it feel to wake up? What am I wearing when I wake up in my bed in my dream apartment? I get out of bed and I go in the bathroom and I pee and I wash my face, and you know what I mean? Like I'm literally filling in the blank and I can see it in my mind. I'm creating it in my mind. And then the way that you jump into that reality is start implanting things from your current reality into your mind. Let me show you how. In my mind, in my dream life, on that particular day, I look on my desk and I see my beautiful gold deck of cards, which represents my dream income. So you see how I put this physical item on that timeline, therefore making space for this item in that timeline, therefore bringing me closer to that timeline. I'll give you another example. In my dream life on that day, I'm really craving a delicious Caesar salad. I can taste the salad. It looks so delicious. It's so yummy. So how am I going to align myself to that dream self in this 3D reality right now? I'm going to go get salad and eat the salad and invoke the feelings of eating the salad in my dream house right now. I'm going to do it now because I can do it now because I can exist. I can feel it now. If I can feel it now, I'm literally poking a hole, creating a portal. And then you can literally make the hole bigger and bigger and bigger until you open it up. Do you understand what I'm talking about? When I'm talking about these portals, okay? These little things are ways that you can put yourself into that portal. Here's another way, and this is what I got really excited about. And I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to share this with you guys. I'm going to make a separate video about this too, but you can use your phone to manifest. Let me share with you how. If you have an iPhone, you can go on voice memos, this little app voice memos in your phone, okay? And I am constantly creating voice memos for my manifestations, what I'm trying to create. So here's my voice memos, and literally I will just talk into it as if I'm living that reality. I'll play one for you guys right now, and hopefully you can hear it. But if not, I'll make a separate video about this because this is so powerful and potent, and only the people who are still watching or catch the end of this video is going to hear about it, and I'm so excited. Okay, listen to this. This is a video or a audio recording I created to put myself in my manifestation. Which one do I want to play? I'll play the one where I manifest my new apartment because I've been saying a lot about my new apartment. Now listen to this.
So I just received the keys to my new apartment and I'm so excited. I've been waiting for so long.
Sorry guys, I know it's
really
low.
Excited that it's finally here. I did the application process maybe a day or two ago, and it was super quick and easy. I didn't have any hassle at all. They were all super nice. Everybody that helped.
All right, I feel like it's really low, so I'm just basically going to tell you what I said. I'm on a voice recording and I'm saying, oh my God, I just got the new keys to my new apartment. It was so simple. I walked in and it was extremely easy. Everyone was extremely nice to me that helped me. I did my application. I had exactly what I needed. It was super affordable for me. I put in my application. They told me immediately I got approved. I was so excited. They gave me the keys. They have immediate availability. So I went ahead and picked up my unit, and I'm driving to my unit now. You know what I mean? Speaking your manifestation as if it's already happened. I've done the same thing with like money, my finances. I say, oh my God, I'm so excited. I just booked a new client and I've really been getting a bunch of new clients lately. It's been so amazing. I finally have the income that I'm dreaming of. I finally hit my first 10K month, my first 10K week, my first 10K hour. Oh my God, I never expect to receive this money. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to my angels, my guides. I'm so grateful to my higher self. You know what I mean? Like just talking like that, but in voice memo. And then you can literally replay it all the time. I replay my voice memos all the time. I play them in the morning as soon as I wake up. I play them when I'm going to sleep. I play my voice memos all the time. Here's another one.
I'm so grateful for my income and I'm so grateful for my new home. Like my reality has completely shifted 100%. Like my mindset is just so much more positive. My finances have never been better. I'm making excellent financial decisions. I'm just, growing in every way possible. My mental is growing spiritually. I'm growing financially. I'm expanding to new heights I've never.
So I hope you guys could hear that a little bit. I know it's kind of quiet. I just recorded it for myself, but I literally will listen to that every day, and it instantly puts me in the mood of this is really how I would feel on the day that I gained my manifestation, on the day that it all unfolded for me, on the day that I received what I wanted. So I love that. I love using that as a manifesting tool. We are at an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to stop at 111, an hour and 11 minutes. So yes, this is an excellent idea. Thanks. I just called you. OMG, Ashley, I'm about to hop off live and call you because I saw your live this morning, Ashley, and it inspired me so much. And guys, I want to do a live in the near future with Ashley. Hopefully she's available in the near future, maybe one day this week, because I really, girl, your live this morning got me so hyped and made me want to even make this video today. So I'm grateful to you, and I said this in the beginning of the video, but you inspired me to make this video today about the 888 portal. I love you so much, and yes, I'm gonna call you as soon as I hop off this video. That's Ashley, you guys, 1028 Awakening. Go to her YouTube channel, follow her, and go on her Instagram and listen to her, because she is she just inspires me. Okay, it's 111. I have to go, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching this video. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Use the 888 portal, okay? Bye.